Big thanks to Into the AM for helping to support my channel. Use my coupon code RISTER or any of my affiliate links for an additional 10% off of any order. You'll be helping me out when you do. Thanks again to Into the AM for helping me bring this content to you. This past weekend, Ikesuma 3 went down in Japan, and it was the only tournament that was a C tier or above that wasn't in America. The rest of this week has been spent going over the insane weekend that the USA had, going over MomoCon, Comic Palooza, and then Combo Breaker. But today, we'll be taking a look at the one notable tournament that didn't take place in America, Japan's very own Ikesuma 3. Specifically though, we're going to be taking a look at the journey of one player in particular, Gorioka, the Joker main. With Tsubaki in a slump lately, Gorioka is the player with the best shot at being Japan's best Joker main, at least at the current moment. Gorioka is definitely an underrated competitor, and while he wasn't entering Ikesuma 3 as the first seed, he was going in with a goal, to steal the show, as a true Phantom Thief would. Today we'll be going over Gorioka's run at Ikesuma 3, going over each opponent and then highlighting his streamed sets with montages. Without any further delay, let's get right into it. Ikesuma 3 was a C tier tournament, aka a regional, that drew in 136 entrants. And while it wasn't the most stacked tourney by any means, it had a lot of Japanese hidden bosses that I've covered in videos before, like Uwame, Rimu, Leaf, and of course, the first seed, Yamanaction. Our hero, Gorioka, came into the tournament as the third seed. Starting off the weekend in Pool 3, Gorioka had a first round bye, as well as defeating both Gengu and AA 2-0, making it out of pools without dropping a game. From here, Gorioka had a close call right out of pools, going Game 5 against Kisha, who I believe plays Snake, though it's a bit hard to tell. Either way, Gorioka managed to clutch out that Game 5 and move on, defeating Bowser Jr. main Demiya 3-0, and making it all the way into winners quarterfinals. Once here, although it was sadly off stream, Gorioka would have his first great win of the tournament, defeating Min main Rimu 3-0, the same Min who got second place at Delta 7.5, which I've covered on this channel in its own video. With this win, Gorioka moved into winner's side top 8, in order to face off against another Min main, Mao. Mao was actually on quite the run of their own, defeating Uwame, the winner of Delta 7.5 in a Game 5 set, as well as defeating King Dedede main Muhyojo 3-0, in order to make top 8, all as the 15th seed. And while Mao is a Min main, for some reason the set against Gorioka would see Mao swap off to a secondary Roy. Perhaps because Mao views it as a better matchup? Either way, winners semifinals got underway, with Gorioka going up against Mao. And in the end, Gorioka defeated Mao 3-1, moving on in bracket and casting Mao down into losers. On the other side of winner semis was Yamanaction, the first seed, against Leaf, the best Robin player in the world. Yamanaction would end up winning the set 3-1 as seeded, advancing into winners finals, in order to face off against Gorioka.
読んでるのを読んでる。
読み読み。やっぱり一番遠くだから。
え？
ごめんなさい。
タッチしてないわ。アピールまでごちそうさまでございます。 おお、ジャンプしてた。まさかね。あららららららら。いや、これ本当難しいですからね。着動きはちょっとうまい。
せき止めて、最後はこのカウンターで詰め切り。そうだね、ちょっと
パワーとスピードで攻めていく。はい。ちょっとね、パワーが高い。甘いからずっとこぼれてるよ。いやー、お互いよかった。
And ultimately, Gorioka managed to upset the first seed in a set with 4 games and 3 separate characters coming out from Yaman Action. With this win, Gorioka moved into Grand Finals from winner's side, awaiting his inevitable Grands opponent. And who would it be? Perhaps Yaman Action would make his way back up instantly. Perhaps a top seed who had been upset early like Uwame would fight through losers? Well, actually, kind of. You see, Leaf, the world's best Robin, after losing to Yaman Action in winner's semis, had been tearing up the losers bracket, even through seemingly unwinnable matchups. First, Leaf defeated Rimu's Min 3-1, one of Robin's worst matchups. But not only did Leaf conquer it once, he did it twice. Because in losers semifinals, Leaf defeated Mao's Min as well, finally moving into losers finals for the runback against Yaman Action. And against the odds, Leaf actually won this runback 3-1, eliminating the first seed at 3rd place and moving into grand finals from loser's side in order to face off against Gorioka for the title of champion at Ikesuma 3.
はい、ところでものですに関しては、このアルセールが入れていましたリーフのペア、ストック取り返して2対2分。ただ稼がれたパーセントもさあ、そして空中し許さないぞ、空中後ろ技を置いていて、マカラさんに関しては勝負に揺さぶりながら今のところリーフのペアがいい状況を継続しているんですが、いるわけではないですから、一気にを保ちながらプレッシャーをかけることによって時間でを狙っていくような形でひたすらこの決めました。さあ、九死に一生したリーフグループでこのままやりきることができるかどうか、徐々にある程度の時間でしょうか。
そうですね、ここでまずは
カウンターを一気にしております。サンダー、これを被弾してしまって後ろ投げ、先ほども見つかってしまうので掴みたくても掴めない、そしてゲージがゴシンゴシン減っていく。
半分はちょっとでかいですが、その分ファイヤーは絡んじゃったのでスピードもないんでかなりまずい。
まずい。いやー、なんだと、
いやー、それを使い切れ
いつには至らないが、この有利展開決めきることができるが、ガキ奪いを積極的に行っていきますけれども、いやー、ここで回り込み回避をと、その場上がりをうまく通して下表から入れ替えます。空中後ろストンに伸ばしてフックスになっていきますけれども、ここは冷静に時間をかけることによって
1回もエモ振るのね。
このがかりどうか、無敵時間も通り切れている。
耐え切りましたね。
ギリギリの展開ではありましたけども、サンダーソードアルセールがいない。リーダーサンダーはエイハを使ってリスクをつけていく。オリフーシュルが当たりますが、ここを内に越えています。エイハが当たって、いやー、ジャンプをしながらサンダーソンド、サンタソード1本一振りするたびにゲージが減っていく。
ジャンプが全部潰されてる。
そうですね、このジャンプをせき止めて有利展開のまだ五稜か、さらにから読み合い、ジャンプは大丈夫。アルセール後ろ投げ、さあ地獄のフックスから崖、空中内が通ります。まだ五稜かのターンいつ終わるんだ。でプレーサブって、これは空中後ろ仕留め切った。
And in the end, Gorioka defeated Leaf 3-1, eliminating him at 2nd place and with Gorioka winning Ikesuma 3 as the 3rd seed. Gorioka absolutely stole the show here at Ikesuma, stealing the hearts of the audience seemingly without breaking a sweat, as Gorioka was only taken to a Game 5 once across the entire tournament. And with all of the excitement and upsets happening in America at the time, I think it's nice to kick back and relax to some good Joker gameplay to help us calm down, courtesy of Gorioka, Japan's best Joker. That's going to be it for today's video. Before I go, shout out to my patrons Seth Laster, Fireskull233, Logan S, Persipalm, Wawa, Mr. Sinister, Happy Feet, Ocean Man, Mistybot, and my tier 2 patrons Iltis, Diamond Blaze, and Ben L. Additionally, shout out my YouTube members DTR Jr., Defective, Boston R, Gonesis B, Kirby Fan, Nexus, Loco Soco, and my tier 2 members Mike G, Wu-Tang Forever, and Stormtrooper. Also, shout out my gifted tier 2 members what are usernames Ruby Master, Kuroroko, LWB74, and Enchanted IBE. Lastly, extra special thanks to my tier 3 supporters Fat Blizzard, who says big deal make it out of his slump, Avadun, who says Mr. Rice is the Go to Smash content, Iltis, who says MKLeo always comes back, and Grant I Am. If you want to support me using any of these methods, links are in the description down below. Don't forget to use my coupon code RISTER in order to get 10% off of any order from Into the AM. And lastly, I want to give one last sincere thanks to Let Me Fly for their continued support of my channel. Link to their Twitter page is also in the description. Don't miss tomorrow's upload. But until then, I've been RisterMice, and thank you all so very much for watching.